And then when Wayne signed, I remember ringing my manager and being like, if you don't get me to this club, like, I will sack you. Like, and he wrote back to me. He's like, ha ha. And I'm like, no, I swear to God, you're done if you don't get me there.
Yeah.
He goes, I'll see what I can do. And I remember laying in bed, and I can't remember what. We had a long weekend. We actually had a bit of a big night. Me and the missus and a few of the boys had got on the piss, and I was laying in bed and I was hungover as. And I looked next to my phone was ringing. I looked over. I wasn't even going to answer it, and I seen Wayne Bennett come off on my phone.
Has he got the same number?
Same number, yeah. He's got the same number from like 1940. When he was born. He's still got the Nokia and everything. And it pulls out the satellite. And he rings me. He goes, "What are you doing next year?" I was like, "I don't know yet." And he goes, "I want you to come play for me." I said, "Send me through the contract and I'll come."
Yeah.
3-minute phone calls, all it was. And apart from like that was all the football chat it was. And he just asked. Apart from that, he asked me how I was going.
I've heard that about him. Like, I think one of the greatest awesomes about him is like he just talks more about what you're doing off the field than on the field, and it makes you want to play for him.
Yeah, yeah. Well, and he like because we'd played together at the Bronx, like, and he'd coached me at the Bronx, and he revitalised my career at the Bronx too. Like, because in 2012, 13, 14 under Hook, I'd only played, I think it was about 12 games or something in 3 years, or 8 games in 3 years.
That can rattle the confidence.
Oh, the confidence was shot, bro. In 2014, I was number 14, and I was going for the most consecutive games of being on the bench and not getting on the field. Bro, no one wants that record, bro. Like, give me any record. I don't care. Like, most knockouts in one game, like getting knocked out or something.
Did you get touched up after a game as well?
Yeah. Oh, no, because then I'd have to go back and play for North.
Oh, okay.
So, like, I would prepare like I was playing, and then I'd go and play for North. So it was all right. But, bro, most consecutive in a row. So my confidence was gone. Thank God I got on, like, in the 4th game. And Jamie Bureau actually still holds that record for 4 in a row or 3 in a row. So thank God for that.
Shout out, JB.
Yeah. And I just remember the whole year, man, like, I was just so, like, I'd get on for, like, 3 minutes. And it'd be, like, the last 3 minutes.
Oh, okay.
Or, you know, like, I'd get on for 15 and then that was it, you know. And my confidence is gone as a player, like in cucumber. I mean, in first grade, and I was like maybe I'm just not like, maybe I'm not built to play for like NRL and stuff like that, you know, because I go back and play Carp and I play 70 minutes and I'd kill it and stuff like that, and then go and play first grade. I was like, maybe I'm not built for this. Anyways, got my shoulder done leading into that 15 year, and Wayne was coming, and I remember just shitting my pants. I was like, one, because it's Wayne, but two, it was like my last year, and I remember them coming, he's going to come do a clean out, and blah, 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 and a few guys had been moved on, and I was like, fuck, this is going to be me. And he come in and didn't speak to me, didn't do anything, because what I didn't know at the time too, Wayne doesn't come into training or football until January.
Yeah.
So like that's his thing. Like he sits back and watches from a distance and watches all the sessions from a distance, but doesn't actually come in.
That's cool.
Yeah, like that's his thing, because like it's not even that it's his presence, but it's just like there's no football before Christmas type of thing. So all the assistant coaches do the footy and or you do all your fitness with your trainers and stuff. So I was like, oh, well, like what am I in for? And I remember getting in after Christmas and we trained and all that, and I'd have my shoulder done, and I was like, fuck, like am I going to play? I'm not too sure. Anyways, round 1 comes round. I didn't get picked because I just come back from my shoulder. Played North, done all right. And I'm sitting in there, team round 2. James Gavay done his ACL.
Yep.
And he's like, oh, well, like I'm going to pick you this week, but you got 1 week to prove yourself or you're gone. And I was like, what the hell,
exactly what you wanted.
It's exactly what I wanted and needed.
Okay, that was my next question. Do you reckon he said that to you because it was you and he understood who you were? Because I don't feel like he'd say that to everyone.
No, 100%, because he did it with Cody straight away after. He goes to Cody Nicarima, you got 4 weeks to prove yourself or you're gone. And I remember looking around, I was like, how come you got fucking 4 weeks and I get 1? But it was because he knew how he could talk to me and talk to Cody and talk to other players and stuff like that, because he knows how each individual ticks and he knows what to say. He knows if you need to baby someone or give him a bit of a cuddle. He knows if you need a rocket, and that's what makes him the best coach. Yeah, it's not because he's like, don't get me wrong. Mate, I remember one day he woke up and he's like, I had this dream last night. I woke up at 3 o'clock about this move, and we did it on the field and we did it in the game.
Did we?
Yeah, and it worked. Like he has that in him, but he just gets the best out of people. Like he loves and respects the player so much that they want to love him and respect and play for him. Like, and that's how we tick. So going to Redcliffe, that was why I wanted to go back there. I needed change, but I needed him. And I felt like he was the only coach that was going to get me out of the hole that I was in.